Welcome back to another episode of RAR. Today is an absolute rare moment because we did not plan on anything. I went to the supermarket and saw this little guy. That's a king crab. We're gonna eat that. It's gonna be beautiful. We got calamari that we're gonna fry. I forgot to get flour, so we're gonna attempt to do it differently. We're gonna bake up these bigger sized shrimp. We're gonna fry them in a pan and bite into them. And these we're gonna use half for shrimp cocktail, and the other half I'm gonna saute in a pan with a little bit of garlic. It's gonna be a delicious, delicious thing, and it's gonna be simple. I'm excited. Let's get cooking. So the first thing I want to make is a shrimp cocktail. It's very, very easy to make. You want to get medium-sized shrimp like this. Luckily, the supermarket I went to cooks and cleans them. They're already deveined, deshelled. It's a perfect thing, and they even leave a little tail on so you can grab it, bite into it, eat it, and enjoy it. What you're gonna need for this is a little bit of bay leaves. These are very, very aromatic, and when you put this in the water, it's gonna give it flavor. Old Bay seasoning, which is a classic when it comes to seafood. A little bit of sea salt, and at about 5 minutes or so, when they're done being boiled and turned pink, we're gonna take them into an ice bag, and that's gonna stop the cooking, and we're gonna get to the dipping. The water is boiling right now. We're gonna take bay leaves, like I said, crush them, and just put them in the water. Let that sit. Take some sea salt, dash it in there. Let that water get salty. They come from a salty sea anyway. What does it matter? Now, take some Old Bay seasoning, add that in. Beautiful. We're gonna let that simmer down for a little bit to get more flavor to the water, and in about a minute or so, I'm gonna put these in just for 3 minutes, take them out, ice bath them, and then the shrimp cocktail, the water is not boiling. Let's put this in there for about 3 minutes. They're gonna turn a little pink in there. And while that's happening, it's gonna take that about 3 minutes to be done. Let's take a little bit less than that to make a homemade cocktail sauce. If you buy this frozen at a supermarket, it's expensive, it's not worth it, it's not as fresh, it's not worth it at all. And I said that twice, but that's okay because it's not worth it. So what you wanna do is get some sweet chili. This is the Asian type, I don't know if it's the... And put that in the bowl, about half a cup. Take lemon, slice that up. Put the juice of the lemon in there. We put the chili pepper, we put the lemon in there. Now just to add a little zing to it, we're gonna add the Worcestershire. So Worcestershire song. It's a tongue twister, but this is what it is. Add about 2 teaspoons. That's about it. Mix this up. Absolutely fantastic. I'm not even kidding. It's perfect. I did not expect it to be that perfect. It's perfect. I still didn't add salt. I didn't add pepper, which is what I'm going to do next. For your shrimp to be dipped in that, that's amazing. I'm actually a lot more excited now that I tasted the sauce for the food than I was when I first put the food out. This is going to be absolutely amazing. The shrimp are done. If you look at them, they're perfectly pink. We want to put them in an ice bath, stop the cooking. And this is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Don't forget to ice them. You don't want these to harden up. And don't be scared to take them out early. If you leave them in too long, they get tough and chewy, and I wouldn't say not edible, but not as enjoyable. Let them bathe in there for about 5 minutes to cool off, and then we're gonna start dipping. So we did the shrimp. They're bathing right now in ice cold water. They're having a great time. Ready to be eaten. The sauce is made. Let's work on the calamari. These are pre-cleaned. If you buy them not clean, they're not that hard to clean. I just didn't have the time to clean, but take them and slice them about, I wanna say that thick. We're gonna bread these and fry them. It's gonna be very, very good. Now I did forget to buy flour today, so we're gonna do something completely different, something that I've never done before. And that's why this channel is called RAR. We just don't plan anything. We just go with the flow and hope it works, and that's that, you know? So that's about it. While we cut the rest of these, I'm gonna let the shrimp cool off a little bit more, and we're gonna come back and talk about the king crab. This is, instead of flour, what I did is I mixed up a bunch of herbs, chili flakes, my garlic parsley, which is obviously my favorite thing. If you guys have been on my channel, you know that. So we just blended this all together, let that sit. Take your calamari, place it on top, just flip them, in there, and this is gonna come out fantastic. Put them to the side. And as far as the king crab goes, it's just put it in the same water you put the shrimp in, and just let it boil for about 10-15 minutes. That's all you do. So that's it. It's so completely submerged in the same exact water that we put the shrimp in. Cover it up and leave it alone for 15 minutes, and you're gonna be done. Calamari is being fried right now. The king crab is being boiled right now. We still have 3 shrimp to work with, along with 3 medium shrimp, which I'm gonna saute with a little bit of garlic, lemon, and obviously oil, and it's gonna come out good. But as for always, in between cooking, always have something handy to eat. Today, instead of olives, we have pepperoncini. These are delicious. I love these. They're the best thing ever. Enjoy. Very good. That was delicious, and it's spicy too, so what that does, it opens up your appetite, and when you have it with seafood, it's a perfect blend. Anyway, back to the shrimp. This is what we had. Let's plate proper. Get a bowl like this with your sauce, just put it around, and this is gonna look better than it did at the restaurant, or at the frozen places, or whatever you guys do. It's perfect, look at that. And I love contrast with food. This is orange, that's black, that's red, it's fantastic. So we're on to the big ones. We're gonna take the skin off, just like I did this one here, but we're gonna keep the head on, we're gonna keep the tail on. It adds for extra decor when it's on the plate. And that's it, just pull away, nice and gentle. It just releases from the body. What you wanna do is take a knife like so, and around the back right here, just slide down. And if you look inside, this is a pretty clean one. There's like a little bit of vein right there. Take that out. And if you go further down, there's nothing else there. That's clean, it's perfect, it's done. Now, this is a lot easier. We're gonna add a little bit of oil to this pan, not too much. We're not really frying, we're just sauté. Add a little butter so it doesn't burn. Let that melt down. And in about a couple seconds, I'm gonna add all the shrimp to the pan. Flip it, add some lemon juice, it's gonna come out absolutely fantastic. So we're gonna start placing the shrimp in. Start with the small ones going on the inside. They're gonna sizzle like so. Salt these bad boys and flip them. Just put a little salt on top. Perfect. And just flip them. Put it on medium. Take a king crab out, it's done. Everything is done right now. We took the crab out, we took the shrimps out. I'm going to take these pan-seared shrimps out. And this, we're just going to lay on the side of our plate here. Cocktail is done. Calamari extra fried, extra crispy. They're like calamari chips. These other shrimps pan seared with a little bit of butter. We're gonna add the lemon to it in a second. And this guy right here, let's open him up. You go right under the hood. Wow. That is fantastic. Take these clusters. All you need. No lemon, no salt, no nothing. It's delicious as it is. Wow. Yeah. us. Look at this. It took us 7 minutes and 33 seconds to eat the whole thing. This was the most delicious thing. It is a luxury, and at restaurants, if you do order it, they usually give you the larger size. They give you a claw, maybe like a leg or two, but that's about it. But for us to be able to enjoy this, I'm very thankful for that. And if you guys can go out, find it, buy it, make it, you will not regret it. It is definitely sweet, sweet meat. It was salted proper, it was seasoned proper in the water, and it didn't take long at all to cook. As far as shrimp and everything else goes, once we finish this, we kept this for a little dabble. But please do try this at home.